Hi, it's Simon Kennish again. I thought I'd just do a quick post today around about sort of job seeking. I know some people are getting quite frustrated that there isn't a lot around at the moment. They're applying for things, just not getting very far. So I thought I'd use a fishing analogy. You know that I like fish and fishing. So sometimes when I go fishing, the fish just aren't there. With the best will in the world, you can go out fishing, and some days there's nothing around. Maybe it's like that with jobs at the moment. Maybe there just aren't that many about. Some days when I go fishing, the fish are there, they're just not hungry. Um, it's frustrating when you can see them and they're not interested. They don't want to. They don't want to feed. So sometimes, there's you can see there's a need for it, but they can't. Um, Sometimes they are feeding, but they just go with somebody else's bait. There's nothing more frustrating than being 100 metres away from your mate on his boat and he's yanking fish out and you're not. That's just really annoying. It's better on the days when it's the other way around, but hey, they happen. So sometimes, do you know what? Your bait that's in front of the fish just isn't what the fish is interested in today. It's similar in the jobs market. When there's nothing biting, um, what I tend to do is spend my time um, checking my tackle over. That doesn't sound rude. Um, but I go through my tackle box and make sure that everything is in order, everything is prepared, ready at the drop of a hat. I can change things over, I can do things differently. So I spend the time when either I can't fish or when I'm fishing and it's quiet, I make sure that I keep my tools in order. I keep my tackle well fettled. And it's similar with job hunting at the moment. Make sure your CV is absolutely the best it can be. Make sure that your LinkedIn profile is absolutely spot on and is completely filled out. You've got all the information there that a recruiter can find you. If you're going for a higher level job, these days they expect you to have your own personal website. So get one of those set up. They're really easy to do. If you're not sure, drop me a note and I'll happily point you in the right direction of how to set one up. They're cheap and they're relative. If you can use Word and you can use PowerPoint, you can create a website in under a day without any trouble at all. They're pretty good. Um, and the final thing is, your contacts with your recruiters, talk to them. There's a lot of candidates out there at the moment, so you've got to make your juicy bait stand out to them. Do an infographic. If you look at my profile, I've got a couple of infographics on various things. Do an infographic to accompany your CV. That visual hit will make a massive difference when it lands with the recruiter. So grab their attention. Um, do a video. Put a video on your page saying these are all the skills that you've got that a potential employer might be looking for, or problems that you've got experience in solving that they may have. And again, I liken it to it's baiting the hook for the fish. So I'm sorry to use a fishing analogy, but it's one I know well. Sometimes it's frustrating when they're not there, sometimes they don't want to bite. Use the time well. Check your tackle, check all your tools, get everything ready. Put yourself in the best position so that when those fish turn up, when those jobs start to appear on the jobs boards again, you're at the front of the queue. Anyway, any information and anything like that you need, drop me a note and take care. I'll speak to you soon. Bye.